Congratulations on this. In many ways, it's almost identical to the film that you made a long time ago, because parts of it, word for word, are exactly the same. Yeah. But with the addition of Nell, it takes it up a level, because it seems to be about these two guys who lived the same life, but from completely different sides of the fence, and haven't moved on from their pasts, whereas Nell has completely moved on from her past. So what was it like to take your original story and expand it like that?
I mean, it was a really lovely challenge, to be honest. We really wanted to keep all the bits that we loved, that audiences in the past have loved from our short film, and then just really try and create a story that justified the sort of feature film length and had a kind of bigger cinematic scale and dealt with some, just richer emotions, I think. And the bringing in Carey's character, giving the characters a backstory was really essential.
Sort of unlocked the whole thing.
Yeah.
And also you get wet a lot in this as well.
I get wet less than him. I get wet approximately. I think I get wet once, maybe. And you get wet maybe 5 times.
Yeah, I get pretty wet, and I'm not dressed as comprehensively as you do.
No.
Yeah.
And what's it like taking this back to Wales, where it originally came from, because it's a fantastic landscape, and obviously it's set on an island, but it's not really on an island. So revisiting that landscape, because that's almost a character in the film.
Well, all of that was great. The fact that we got so fixated on the short film was partly because we really loved it the way it came out, but partly because we had such a nice time filming it and stuff. And it's sort of something we always used to kind of wistfully talk about in the pub. And so Wales was a big part of that. So when it started to come back together again, we were really gunning for it to be back in Wales. So we had all the building blocks. I mean, it's a big risk to go back. You should never go back. But we went back in exactly the same way.
The moral of the film is don't go back, and that's basically what we did with our short film.
And we'll do it again.
Well, slightly the circular irony is that you made the short film, and now you've brought the same cast together to make a film about the short.
It's terrible, isn't it?
So you've got that whole thing. But for me, it's slightly like if the Very British Problems Twitter feed came to life and wrote a script. How was that in taking that to South by Southwest and having the American audiences see it?
Great question. There was a certain anxiety when you're waiting for it to play in Sundance as well in America, where there's a big theatre full of 1,500 people and we don't know how it's going to play. And then you're waiting the first minute for someone to laugh at our very English script, but they do, and then you feel like you have them, and then they are laughing at exactly the same places as English people. There's one or two which are a bit tough.
There's a couple of references that they maybe don't understand, but I think they really responded to the characters and to the story, and I think actually there is something universal about those things that mean that we had a great run in America with the film, but I'm so excited for British audiences to see it.
And just lastly, in the spirit of living in the past, in about 20 years' time, are we going to have a series of concerts of the music of the show?
In about a year's time, to be honest.
Royal Albert Hall?
I mean, if you're booking it, I'll play.
It's all on. You wait until you get Carey and just lean on Carey slightly.
Yeah.
This guy is chomping at the bit. This guy wants to be a rock star.
There you go.
He's a Trojan horse.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, congratulations again. Lovely to speak to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey you guys!
Hey, you guys!